What is this specimen before me?
Rude! I look just like you, except better.
The skilled one the Hierophant said I was to expect. If only you had come sooner. Then you might have helped to keep my mare's heart here.
What, by her falling in love with me? Because fuck yeah, I could have. Travelers!
It takes a brave sort to be a traveler. We've all left something behind, or made the sacrifices we had to, or had nowhere else to turn.
I know, right? I commit genocide daily.
A traveler needs
That's quite the sacrifice.
We need to command attention, to perform under spotlight, even from the shadows.
Okay, I like the interesting philosophy here. I like that every single one of the camps is just totally different in its own way. I believe Star was more about the hunt. They were sort of like the rogue. They were more fighters than straight up thieves, right? They would send me into places with massive fucking boss fights and everything. I imagine maybe these guys are gonna need my persuasive skills a little bit more. Or maybe use items to get through these hurdles or whatever the fuck. I don't know. I feel like it would make sense, considering the way these guys are, to put a focus more on the dialogue, as opposed to... come on, words come to my mind. As opposed to the combat and everything. Hierophant.
The Hierophant directs all of the travelers, a director of our queues and exits, of our motivations and actions. It is well known that the Hierophant commands us because of a vision of the work from start to end, a prophecy to tell us what to steal.
Get him hiding behind his little wall there. What a little cutie. Mare.
There is nothing I can say to describe how I pine for her. Would that I be sundered like the Rathir battlefield, that I could escape this anguish.
But why? You still haven't explained a single thing about what happened. Tell me about yourself. Maybe I'll realize why she fucking despises your very existence.
May the Hierophant's gaze find my wife, for what a wretch I have become. I am more like a king of ants than anything else.
Go on, send out the party of nothing but gays. I'm sure they'll be able to find her. What are you talking about?
Oh, nothing I should be bothering you with. After all you've accomplished in Star Camp, what's so special about a broken-hearted Alpha?
The fact that you seem to have an elite hunting team of nothing but gays. That's amazing.
Oh, you must give me a moment. Mare, my poor, lovely mare.
I must witness their flamboyant glory. What happened? And who's Mare, I say after asking literally everybody in the entire world about Mare. I think I now know more about Mare than the dude who's been with her for fucking decades.
My Queen of Cups, the once joint leader of Moon Camp, my wife. Happy we were in the years we were wed, yet sad we were in the hours.
One queen,
She
one
was
cup,
of a noble
huh?
family, and I their jester. We fell in love, eloped, and joined the only ones who did not shun our love, the travelers. But of late, the stress of this life has finally taken its toll. She left me, and this camp, to seek refuge in the Temple of Lyria.
No, not Lyria. I never, ever wanted to go back to that utter hellhole. And I don't think they ever want me to return either. I have kind of ruined everything about their existences. So, how do I get around this? About that mission.
I'm in no state to be aiding you right now. I should be alone. I still need some time.
It seems like you've had
Very well.
years.
Go to the Hierophant Shrine and pray. There you will receive portents of the next mission from our Grand Leader.
You seriously not going to give me a side quest? You serious I can't, actually try and help you in the fucking slightest? Also, why does the Hierophant care now? Why did you have to give your fucking blessing to give me my next mission? I think if the god wants me to do things, the god will just tell me.
Is there a petition before me? Ah, yes, but it is strange. You seem cloaked in shadow, hidden from my gaze.
Man, everyone's using the elite gaze.
Llshit. We are far from the woods of Dalentarth. I see you are eager to serve your guide.
I'm not sure. You keep trying to murder my fucking mentors. Doesn't seem like a great look for you. Either that or you're just stupid. That was very, very possible. I seem to just remember you sent him to an army of gnomes that tried to rip his face off. It wasn't sort of explicit that you sent him right into a trap. I've come to hear your portent.
Yes, and come far from Star Camp. Moon Camp is a home to true travelers, faithful and talented.
More so than
I have
Star
seen the
Camp?
items which you must steal. The Chalice of Forced Vintage from the lower city, and the Signet Ring of Wyvern Gift from the upper city.
I have absolutely
And
no idea what
lastly,
any of that means.
You must steal the Cowl of the Maiden from the Temple of Lyria. These treasures are my blessing to this camp.
So you mean you're gonna try and fuck with another god? Just to get your little bit of satisfaction here, huh, lady? Okay, I feel like we're gonna be causing some kind of divine war, as if the world wasn't already fucked enough. But I mean, it seems like that cult of Lyria don't actually give a fuck about Lyria and just sort of give a fuck about being unbelievably overpowered and tyrannical. So let's start with the cowl, shall we?
The Cowl of the Maiden is a ceremonial cowl belonging to the Temple of Lyria. It is only worn on solemn occasions of the lunar eclipse.
Was Lyria the god of the moon as well? I thought that was Selune. Was that a different game?
Ganon seeks the cowl as well.
Must have been a different game. But what fucking game? Because it wasn't Dragon Age. That's the last fantasy RPG I played. I don't remember. I guess it can't have been an RPG. Whatever, maybe it's an actual god and I'm just being stupid. Tell me about the chalice.
The Chalice of Forced Vintage is said to take any liquid poured into it and transform it into fine wine.
I'm sure it does, the dirty whore.
It is currently in possession of a peddler named Weinrich in Rathir's Seafoam Tavern. Relieve it of him.
I'm very particular about the liquids that are poured into me. I don't let just any fucking liquid in. I say pouring liquid into myself. Tell me about the ring.
It is the signet ring of the Wyvern Gifts, one of the great houses of Rathir. The Patriarch Ebsel is a social man. You will have to take the ring from him away from prying eyes.
Man, I've had to steal from so many Dokkalfar nobles, and it's always a ring. And by so many, I mean one before. But we still only did the mission like a couple of hours ago in game. Like, you're just giving me the exact same mission again, pretty much? Anything else I should know?
You are not the only thief that is pursuing the Cowl of the Maiden. There is also Mayor Ganon, formerly of Mooncamp.
Wait, formally? So she has straight up left?
Are not unknown to me. Resolve them and you may have an easier time.
Huh. Interesting. Yet it doesn't actually count as a objective of its own. Well, let's see if I can talk to you about it first.
What can I do for you?
How can I finish my mission?
You must steal
Yes.
There's the cowl.
But it said I could cheer you up. Well, I guess the only one who actually needs convincing is Mare. But the thing is, no one's even told us what the fuck happened. Maybe this dude very much deserves to be alone. Maybe it is entirely his fault that she left. Or maybe she is just an absolute fucking monster bitch. I don't know. Let's get the hell out of here. I was expecting a little bit more from Mooncamp. I feel like Starcamp had a little bit more to explore in, but then again, I just looked at the time. That took 40 minutes. I started this session 40 minutes ago. It must already be the second part of this set. That is insane. Oh my god, time passes so quick in this game, man. Gain entrance to Dolvean. I can do that whenever the hell I want. Or I could run down here and check the world map. That takes us to the Tywelly coast. That takes us to Culm. And apparently there's also those deserters down here, which I do definitely want to get done. I think I will start with whatever the hell this direction takes me to. There is so much going on, man. And of course, like a whole nother Three Freeman, how very scary. And oh no, not the scuttle crab. I mean, that was not my intention, but no matter what, that was gonna happen. I've been summoning in, like, my fucking, my little dude. Look, watch this. Watch this. This will be my case in point. Why? Why do you do such horrible, horrible fucking things, buddy? I would never, ever, ever do that myself if I knew better. Have I trained him to just want every single living being in the entire world to suffer? It's not my fault that my endless fucking balls of doom just will forever spin into the wildlife. Like, I never planned that, it just always happens. And now apparently I've trained my idiot little bone bitch to do the same. Except, really, really angrily, with his giant goddamn axe. He's clearly a lot more, fucked up than I am, but I still don't like the monster I have created. What have we got over here? Ooh. Another castle I had absolutely no idea about. And it seems to be Culm? Nah, Cole must be in a completely different direction, but you've got to be something. Let's go hang out in here for a minute. I mean, we're not actually going to go in there, I just want it on my map, so when we need to go to Rithen, we absolutely can. Or Rithen, I don't know. I just absolutely adore the way this place looks. Not like this tower in general, but just this area of the world. The plains, man. The plains of Erethel, the music. I haven't really been able to experience the battle music because, like I was saying in the last session, battles are always over within 2 seconds. So the battles don't, like the music doesn't ever get a chance to ramp up, but just the regular ass music that we hear as we wander the world. Fucking beautiful, the ultimate chef's kiss.
Angles meeting the swollen sea, treacherous to the ungainly Alfar, was the homeland our people took.
Hey! I am so very
On the
gainly.
hillside our ancestors forged from sea-sculpted stone. Glir Rathwen, the bluffs of Tuili, were settled near the light of the heavens that glittered brightest, gazing towards Lyria's teardrop, the earth steeple rising to meet her magnificence.
Oh, okay, there's like a billion fucking groups of deserters. Now, that's a shame. I couldn't even really focus on what the lore stone was telling me, as interesting as that sounded, and it was all about my fucking history as well, the history of the Alpha, and you couldn't even beat the crab. The crab lifted its eyes up, gave you the ultimate death stare, and you just crumbled where you stood. And to be honest, good for you, crab. Good for you. The fucker deserved it at that point. What is this? The Blackened Whore. Sounds absolute. Oh, I'm so sorry. This is why I have raised such a monster. Also, probably the fact he was a monster to begin with, like he is literally made of bones and a tiny bit of sinew. Like, he was never gonna grow up to be a really upstanding citizen, huh? He was never gonna go to college, he was never gonna get good grades. But at the very least, I was gonna hope that maybe he wasn't gonna be an utter murderer. This is Cole. Okay. Oh no, not Tuatha. What could I ever do against a bunch of Tuatha? Oh, maybe kill them all in one hit? Yeah, that's a good idea. See, the music is absolutely amazing because I stood around and let it get to that point. And that was still only really the start. That could have been way more badass if I let it get that way. And imagine that's a specific Tuatha theme. Yeah, I'm never gonna get to enjoy the music like I should, huh? I'm sorry, Grant, but this was the highest difficulty at release, and it seems so tiny. It seems. Oh, I'm so sorry. Every time I see a twisted limb like that, it's just the ultimate overkill. No one deserves that. That is genuinely the most horrible thing I could ever do to a man. Unless it was a very different appendage, in which case I don't even want to think about that. What do we got over here? Lovely little chest to pick, and immediately fuck up, even though it literally says easy. The color is green. You can't fuck up something that is the color of green without looking like a complete and utter moron. Good job, me. There's a little bit of crafting material. Little bit of corpse. Money, yet more crafting material. And nothing else. Culn sucks. Culn exists just to be a place where, like, 2 Tuatha attack you. And there's a basement. That's the only thing going on in here, and you're not that guy's daughter. Who the hell are you? Where's the daughter? I'm not here to end you, as terrifying as I seem to be. Ignore the fact I'm having a tantrum with all of your boxes. I just want to talk to you.
Thank Mitharu. I thought I'd die here, the last of Culn's settlers, alone.
What do you mean alone? There should be hundreds of you right now. Or at the very least 3, which is 100 in my eyes. Tuatha Raiders.
When we arrived, there was nothing here. Then, like a second dawn march, they were everywhere. Why do they hate us? They're not like the other Fae.
They do very much happen to be utter scum, huh? Settlers.
After 10 years spent wandering the plains, we thought we could rebuild our homes. How could we be so wrong?
Dawn March. What is the Dawn March, by the way? Especially if it's Winter Tuatha. You'd assume the Winter Tuatha absolutely despise Dawn, but whatever.
It was after the Tuatha's first defeat.
Poor
in
Dawn,
Erethel.
she doesn't deserve that.
They were scattered, but regrouped south of Tuili. Under cover of night, they marched north, and with the dawn attacked Rathir. General Telera's forces cut them off and drove them back into the sea.
She's not just any Dawn. She's the Dawn. Or maybe it's just an entire race of people called Dawn. That's what I want to imagine. This is what I find funny when I'm sick, apparently. I just become literally 5 years old. I'm adorable. Colm.
All around you. This was Colm. It might have been again, but now everyone is gone. Damn Tuatha.
Anela.
She promised we'd rebuild Colm. Should have known that was impossible. Can't blame her. We chose to come here, hoping that war was far enough gone that we might rebuild.
I mean, I hope she's still alive, because you were just laughing at how stupid she is. Please don't laugh at the rotting corpse in the corner.
Anela and the foragers were out when the Tuatha came. It was a massacre until they returned and drove them off.
They didn't drive them off, they were right outside.
Where Anela said they came from. If you've got any hope of finding her alive, you'll get there quickly.
I know it's Verki and everything, but Variki sounds way better, and I will continue saying that for all time. I'm sorry. Variki.
Stronghold in southern Tuwili. Mostly destroyed during the war.
It looked fine to me. Foragers.
Anyone who could fight had left to forage. When the Tuatha finally came, there was no one to resist.
So how many were trying to resettle? Because it sounds like you sent a relatively big party to forage. Because it was a big enough party to be able to drive off a fucking Tuatha war party, or at least scout party. I mean, there were quite a lot of them when I arrived. I can obviously nuke them all in one shot and everything, but I've never seen anyone else actually survive against the Tuatha. Where is she?
Verki.
Oh yeah, you literally just told me that, didn't you? You might want to get the fuck out of here and, you know, leave forever. The Tuatha may be immensely stupid if they're stupid enough to attack me, but I think they're just about smart enough to sniff out a basement, right? Especially if you're literally screaming in the corner the entire time, that might be just a little bit of a giveaway. Hunt the deserters, I might as well get these guys while we're gone. Kinda feel bad. If they were just regular deserters, I would very, 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 very much let them live. But the fact that they've joined the Freemen, yeah, I guess I'm gonna tear your fucking wrists off. You're already dead? Oh, hello. I mean, it doesn't change anything. I just kind of like that, there's one more thing that makes the world feel alive. I'm not the only one capable of absolutely slaughtering the Freemen, because the world is absolutely terrifying enough on its own. Man, since when did my lovely, lovely blades become so good? I forgot what they're called. What are they called? Chakrams, there we go. Thank you for the bug staunch. Don't you want all your incredibly fucking powerful Dokkalfar armor back? No, you just don't give a single shit suddenly? Okay, fine. I guess I'll just take the disgusting, disgusting, swampy alcohol and be done with it. Why did you not get involved? I literally just ended your friend. You were just sitting around eating grass by the looks of things? Whatever. It was kind of cute to seeing you guys bond over here, but I am the only one allowed with bondage. Allowed with bondage? Yeah, that makes sense. Let's get the fuck out of here. I don't know if I've mentioned it. I think I have, but I'm very forgetful because sick. But yeah, I'm still kind of sick, so my brain is still a little bit cloudy. If I sound absolutely retarded, please do forgive that, because I am absolutely retarded. Silver Knight Hammer, and this thing over here down by the tree. Can I just jump? I am completely incapable of what is known as jump, apparently. Come on, that seemed like the perfect place to do so. What's this? You motherfuckers, I nearly said hired some wolves. I meant tamed. I think wolves really give that much of a fuck about money. The music here is awesome. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of one of my favorite fucking games of all time. And yes, I know it's going to sound utterly pathetic, but I stand by it with all my heart. Wizard 101. Absolutely god-tier MMO of my youth. It sounds like that music. Or at least that style of music. And it's just, it's taken me right home, man. This is really filling me with nostalgia I didn't know I had. I don't know if Grant Kirkhope was involved on the Wizard 101 soundtrack, but I highly doubt it. Even though that soundtrack is fucking top tier, dude. Hello? What's going on? Why were you just kneeling to each other? You don't have to rule over each other. Oh, wow, okay, that guy's actually kind of powerful. I don't think I've ever seen a bandit mage before. At least it's very, very, very fucking rare. And I never want to see that again. Get on your fucking knees. Thank you. What's this? Did I open it? No, I did not. The tree has nothing to offer. What a surprise. But this does link up to Oh, it's just a Katha. Okay, that's fine. I kind of just want to make my way through here, even though it basically accomplishes nothing. I just like having all the map revealed and all the map available to me. And if I happen to stumble across a chest or a side quest along the way, then that just makes me extra happy. Prismere helms, spirit weave robes, and some gold coins. Ugh. What are you? Little ghostly fucking lizard babies? Oh, I thought you were transparent for a second. You're not quite that cool, but you're still a little bit terrifying. I know you resist the electricity, if I remember correctly, so I'm just gonna absolutely pound away at you with that. You'd think the dudes who clearly, like, live in the water, or at least very much look like they should be living in the water, you'd think they would resist, like, the giant meteorites slamming into their ass. On account, you'd think they'd be kinda damp, and a damp ass fixes everything. But then again, if they were damp, I guess you'd assume they'd conduct electricity, and that never seems to happen either. Get the fuck out of here. I love that so much. I don't know when I actually got good with my weapons, because I've been upgraded, I've been leveling up arcane weaponry since the fucking beginning. But now I kind of feel like I should. I don't know if it ends up just doing more damage, or if it unlocks more ways of attacking. I think it's mostly about more ways of attacking. But if it does end up unlocking cool shit like that, then I will be a very, 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 very happy man. Tala, Rain, and that should be connected up, but I haven't quite done that yet by the looks of things. Either that or it just leads into a wall, which I wouldn't be surprised by. The game does love to make me suffer. I went into that, but there are a hell of a lot of caves and shit that I just never, ever, ever got asked to go to, which is strange. I don't like. And why? Wait, I walked right past these deserters? How? Okay. Well, I'm gonna go do... Oh, no, because I'm in a completely different place. Never mind. Where is that? It seems to be up near Dove On? Let's go end that last band of deserters just because I can. And because we've taken out 4 in a row, why stop here? I absolutely adore a bit of murder in the morning. Oh, they are kind of really fucking far away, though. Come on! I just wish I could go a bit faster. I know it makes absolutely no sense. I mean, I could get a mount. There's no reason why I couldn't get a mount in this game, right? Probably the exact same reason why the game doesn't want me to have a companion. It just wants me to suffer permanently on my own. Just grind my calves down into nothing. How dare you? At least I'm going to be utterly jacked by the end of this playthrough. There we go. What's this? Gold, warrior's strength, enduring hood, and the rest can fuck itself. I almost already need to sell again. And I started selling, I literally sold at the end of last episode and the beginning of this one, and I'm already nearly full. Fuck you, game. Just let me have some form of happiness in my life, please. One guy? What, one guy is all you decided to go with here? Where the fuck are the rest? He can't have just decided to go off on his own. Because if he's going off on his own, why decide to join a goddamn gang? You're just gonna remain that much of a little loner bitch anyway. If you went off on your own and you just, like, deserted the army, I would quite happily let you live. As long as you give me the bug staunch. But no, this man just had a massive death wish. I'm Madrigal. Where are you? I don't know, so I'm just gonna run to you. We might as well turn in this mission while we're here, because chances are this is gonna lead to multiple missions, right? Because this is the potion that is needed to go to... I forget what it's called, Cluricon or something like that, right? Or just some... Oh, I'm so sorry. Some form of swamp or something that everyone's losing their lungs to. So, I'm going to assume you're going to give me some.
What's this? All the bog staunch? I knew I could trust you.
Why does this man sound like he's in the void? He sounds so far away. What's going on? Thanks, I guess. That's the... You give a dude a name like Madrigal, and then you give him that voice and one mission. One pathetic, basically fetch quest mission. Fuck you, game. What the fuck? I'm hoping it'll actually have some kind of outcome on the world. Even if it is just superficial, like, oh hey, there's like those guys who are using the bug staunch you got once we get to Cluricon or something. It doesn't really matter, but I want boring side quests like that, or at least mundane, sort of just regular, what you'd expect kind of side quests. I want to see them actually have an impact on something other than my XP. I don't know, man, this game was doing so well in terms of how interesting all its side content seemed to be. It all genuinely seemed so very worthwhile, and now this has sort of started happening. Just the, go there, Kill a cow! Go there, collect some leather. Those kind of side quests have started showing up. Not to sort of the extent that some RPGs would take it to in terms of mundanity, but it's definitely beginning. There's definitely some signs of just like, yeah, we kind of stopped caring after Dale and Tarth. Sorry. And by stop caring, I mean probably more like run out of money. But come on, man, it's only your second area. Maybe they made Detir or Chloricon or all of the other places just way fucking cooler. Who the hell are you? Oh, the one fucking survivor happens to be the only one that matters. Isn't that a glorious sign?
Isn't done. Unless you're going deeper into Verki, I'll take my leave.
No, where the hell are the rest of your friends? I should take your leave after I have interrogated you about everything fucking possible in the world. Okay. Where the fuck are we?
Most of this place fell in the war, but it appears the lower levels were mostly unharmed. Lucky for us.
I guess so. This really counts as the lower levels? I went down like one flight of stairs. What are you talking? This place sucks. Tuatha raiders.
We were out looking for supplies. Came home to find Tuatha attacking the village. All those people dead at the hands of those monsters.
Hey, they're alright kind of guys.
Just kept coming. The survivors scattered. I left to find where the Tuatha had come from.
But instead, you tripped into this ruin? There is no way the Tuatha just decided to come from Variki for no reason. They came from overseas, you know, from where they fucking live. Foragers.
Those of us who could defend ourselves went out to find supplies. The rest stayed and helped in ruins.
So, how did defending yourself go, huh?
One by one.
Exactly. Maybe just go the fuck home and never ever ever Colne again?
After 10 years, we thought we could rebuild. I led them here, and here they died. The idea was mine, as is the blame.
Yet you're gonna be welcomed home as an absolute fucking hero when I finally drag you back, huh? I'm gonna talk about your dad.
I should have sent word, but I wanted to give him good news from Colne. Tell him things had gotten better. But they never did. And it's my fault that the refugees were lost.
I mean, I wish I could tell you otherwise, but no, you are absolute scum. Tell me about yourself, absolute scum.
What did my father say of me?
He said you were absolute
I can
scum.
look after myself, though I'm grateful for your help all the same.
Your father sent me.
I'm not going back until the work is done. You'll just have to help. They're coming in through the water gates in the depths of this place. They must have found them.
Oh,
That's their way
okay.
in.
So this beautiful, ornate-looking tomb place was just a sewer all along? Why make your sewers so unbelievably pretty? Oh, I love the Dokkalfar. How do you know? We even have to shit in utter fucking luxury.
We see Tuatha crawling out of here every time we pass. As for the gates, I remember them from when I was a child, before the Tuatha came.
Oh, you regularly just decided to play in elven feces? Fair enough, fair enough. Our feces is wonderful after all. I'll come with you.
Unexpected, but thank you. With you here, we just might make it. Let's go.
I love that I can just not give a shit and let her die. That is so horrible. It's tempting though. There are a lot of options to be just an evil prick, but most of them tend to be just abandoning quests and letting people die. Like, there's not really many ways to do evil options other than, I'm not gonna help you, fuck you, it's all over. There, I can't speak English, it's all over. Do I want to go this way? Why does it lead to the Fair Gautier instead of, Gautier? What the hell am I talking about? Why does it lead to the Fair Gautier instead of more Tuatha? It's not telling me I have to go this way, but that just intrigues me more. Oh, she refuses to come with me. Alright, fine. Thanks, Arso. Guess I'm just doing this one on my own. I don't know why you wouldn't want to come here. This seems like the best place of all. Oh, come on. That went so far. I always get excited when it's going fast. I think I've got it. But no, then I remember that's just because it's a hard one, and they want you to suffer as much as possible. There we go. Absolutely nothing?